My name is Niek van Linde. I'm 41 years old. I live in Alkmaar with my girlfriend and my daughter. I live in Alkmaar, which is in the north of the Netherlands, close to the sea. And I have there my windsurf school, I have my sub school, so that's what I do for a living. And I try to be as much as possible on the water, on the sea, on the lakes, on the canals, everywhere when there's water. The longest route I ever paddled was the NONSTOP 11 City, 204k. And the toughest route I ever paddled was also the 11 City, 204k, non-stop. It was actually the 2017 version. We had a lot of wind, headwind, up to 40, 50 knots. We had hail, we had thunder, lightning. The race got abandoned for 2 hours because it was too crazy, too much lightning. On the lakes we had waves and everything. Waves, kind of waves, big jump, big winds. So I think that was the heaviest race. Actually, pretty sure it was the heaviest race I ever did. What does paddling give to me? It gives me freedom. I have a board, I have my pedal, and I can go anywhere. But it's not easy to do that, so it can be tough when there's a lot of wind, but it also can be really easy when you have wind in the back. It can be perfect weather like today. It can be cold. It can be anything you want, but you can always do it. Sometimes in the sea, sometimes on the lake. So it's something you always can do. You can make it really hard on yourself. You can make it really easy for yourself. So I just like it. It gives a lot of freedom and a lot of fun. You can go everywhere you want. The moment I always remember in my paddling career is also the 2017 11 City. It was my first time I was doing it. It was non-stop. Also the first time I did that, and I won. And as I told you, it was really bad weather. There were a lot of good guys: Olivier, Bart de Zwart, Do de Florent. And well, in the end I won, so I will never forget it. The years before were pretty tough for me, and the moment when I finished, I was totally exhausted, but really happy. And I think that also is the biggest title I ever won. So I will never forget that one, 2017. What's my favorite place for paddling? Well, I like to go to the sea when the conditions are good, like today. It's a lot of fun. We have some waves today, we have a little bit of sideshore wind, so it's challenging, and well, that's what I like most. How do I prepare for a paddle? Well, I make a training plan and I write that down in my agenda so I know what to do, and then I just go for a train. I like to get some good food and get on the water. But when there are really good conditions, for example like today, when we have good waves, then I don't stick to the training program, but I just go to the sea and have some fun. Do I have a favorite exercise? Well, I like to go paddling as much as possible, but when I'm not able to do that, I like to go windsurfing. I like that a lot. I like to go running, and when I'm not able to do that, I like to do some things in the garden with kettlebells and box jumps, that kind of stuff. Do I have a special diet? Well, not really. I like to eat whole foods. I don't drink alcohol, or not a lot actually. Not. Just try to keep it normal and diverse. What do I change in my training routine for long races? Not that much. Most of my trainings are within 45 minutes till 2 hours. But around 3 times in the 3 months before the long race, I like to do a little longer pedals. So I have actually 3 pedals, one of 35k, one of 55k, and one of 70k. So in the 3 months before 11 City, for example, I like to do those. So everything up till 2 hours, and then those 3 are extra. Can I give any stroke technique tips? Well, it's hard because I don't know who is listening, who is looking at this. But very important, for example, for the 11 City, is that you're ready for all conditions. So don't go only when it's flat water and perfect without wind, but make it in the training a little hard on yourself. Go on the sea, go when there's wind, go when there's some chop. Try to go in side wind, try to go in upwind. And when you're able to do that in training, you feel really comfortable during the race and you don't have any problems with it. And when you only go pedaling when it's perfect, then during the race, of course, you get some wind, you get some rain, and then it's going to be a lot harder. So be prepared. It's actually the most important thing. Yeah, right now we have the coronavirus. I hope everything is okay with everybody. Here in Holland, we're kind of lucky. We're still able to go on the street. We can go to the beach. We can go pedaling. So at the moment, for me, you just have to go by yourself. We have to keep 1.5 meter distance from everybody. So I can go pedaling, so I still do that. We also can go running, so I still do that. And at home, I like to do my little workouts just in the garden to stay in shape. We cannot go to the gym anymore, so we do it at home. Um, I hope everybody stays safe as possible, and I hope we can go pedaling everywhere around the world pretty soon.